Hello World Wide Web, I'm Dr. Shado, the internet personality of the Star, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Being nice to Natsuki because I wasn't so nice last time and I felt bad for her. But anyway, without further ado, we sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. That's your eye! She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Oh, wait, no, that was me. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep! Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told ya. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Who should I read my poem to first? Natsuyuksi. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. That at a question mark. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it! This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously! You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you! Slash! Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me. Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over the poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Erwin? Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. Is that her still? Her hand moved, and I was like, I'm used to that when people change who they're talking. I don't know if I missed it saying Erwin or not. I don't fucking. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. You told her what, you piece of shit? I find your lack of confidence disturbing. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki! Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Erwin? Cheating? We're not even in a relationship yet. What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Cheating at the game. Someone in the comments, Nicole, I think, someone, said that all of the synonyms for jump are Natsuki's, and I'm gonna go on that. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course. I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know! You have a bad habit of doing that. But Erwin wrote... Erwin wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. Blue screen. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Erwin is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Erwin is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. ... Fine! Yep. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now! And no, I won't let you keep it! This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have... Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? You! Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... Well, it doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least, I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest! Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, too, okay? Alright. I will. Who should I show my poem to next? I don't have Monica as an option anymore because I already showed it to her. Interesting. What would have happened if I had showed it to her first and then to Natsuki? I'm pretty sure Sayori is going to be the same thing. I'm probably going to cut, edit again. Who knows?
Oh! I like this one, Erwin. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go with my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
Not sure that's exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah. Maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why didn't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Are you gonna hurt me?
Yes, a lot.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Oh, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. Is there a word for that, right?
Indecisive.
What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's, unexpectedly poetic.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Erwin. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Alright, it's fine.
Bottles. I pop off my skirt like a little cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine are rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf, with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper, my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They were shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die! Foreshadowing!
Don't get ahead of yourself. Suri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later, foreshadowing. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, so there's enough different there that I think, yeah, that's fine, can keep that. I mean, yeah, I read the same poem, kind of like Amy Likes Spiders. But the opening, different. There's lots of difference there. The first time, she was just as happy with the poem as she would have been if I had written it for her. This time, she was just like, yeah, it's a nice poem, but I don't know, I just like poems. She didn't get all super excited for my poem this time, so it's different, nice. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Are you still mad at me? For disrespecting your Shuki yesterday. Because reading this poem. Oh, yeah, I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. This is not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair for you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri! Please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. ... Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I want to read her poem. Get past this point. She's not supposed to be this fucked up yet. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that is how she is. Try and make her feel... Fuck you. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide by that request. You fucked up! Okay, everyone! We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room... Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we only have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sari's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my wife, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys?
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start this event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. ... Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think the Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe. But... ...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri!
This clubby shows are going to be a death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reading them in front of each other.
No way!
Maika! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect us to do it in front of strangers? Oh no! Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine! She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life! Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed! Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called !! Yuri Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened with Yuri when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman who don't need no man. The poem is full of twists and turns in the structure, and she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Yeah! It's awesome! Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves! It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay! I guess I'm next then!
Yuri hops to out of her chair and cheerfully walks over to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
Is it not harder than I thought? How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheerly like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on a paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning! Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. You wrote yours for Natsuki's. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through her butt. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Erwin liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Huh? I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Erwin. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Erwin lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it.
Natsuki.
It's fine. I was wondering if it was going to change because she seems to like my poems now. But I guess not. I might as well get this over with. But it's not like I have that much of a selection of what to read. I'll just go with what I wrote for today.
I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway! They don't care, they just, yeah. Golf clap, Erwin.
Sorry, I'm really not as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. You suck. That's something that'll improve over time, though. You won't suck.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. This just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting?
Sayori, the poem is called Jump!
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud.
Jump! Jump! Natsuki Mika! Jump! Jump! Doki Doki Mika! Jump! Jump!
The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again!
Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'll be the other way around for me.
Oh, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't wait. Oh,
Alright.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it! If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be all nice, though.
Well,
How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Erwin. You don't have to say it.
oh, whatever. Let's go already.
I'm going to leave this here. Alright, now a lot of the last 10 minutes were repeated, but I got about 20 minutes-ish of non-repeated, or not really repeated, so I think it's okay. Kinda unfortunate. I don't know. I feel like, hey, maybe I should cut it up, maybe I shouldn't. I think this one I won't cut up. I don't know. Just let it be a 30-minute thing on its own. And, yeah. This is Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm being nice to Natsuki, so I think I'm also going to switch things up by telling Sayori that if Yuri did want to walk home with me, I'd be like, yeah! Because fuck you. I'm abandoning you forever. So, until next time.